Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. It is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025, and isn't it a great time to be alive? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday, and check out the blog, hellocupcakeitsme.com. Make sure that you follow me on all the different socials, and if you're on TikTok, look for me. I do TikTok Tuesdays every single Tuesday, so you get a 10-minute viewing on TikTok that you don't get anywhere else. And if you want to check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, you can find that at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how the hell is everyone? And as you can see, I am out in the forest on a trail. And the trail keeps going that way for another 6.5 miles. Am I going to do 6.5 miles? Absolutely not. Not today. I'm at like one of the only benches to be found in the next 4 miles on this trail. And, well, there's this bench and a bench right down from there, but yeah. After you go that grade right there, it doesn't look steep, but that shit's steep as fuck. You cross over a major road, and then you go up another incline that's literally like that. So there's 3 of those further down that trail. And the trail that I'm on right now is actually the trail that I'm going to be utilizing to get myself prepared for my walk to La Push that I want to do. And from where my car is to the end of this trail is 7.5 miles. You can put in an additional 2.5 miles if you want to walk to the end of that road, which is as far as you can go in that town. And then you have to like take side streets and all kinds of other stuff to get to a further point in the town. So you're going to be seeing people in the background of the video. Like right now there's a bicyclist that is hoofing it up this pathway, and you might hear this little chipmunk that's like announcing the transgressions of me sitting at this bench. But yeah, just a lot of good energy. Good morning. You're my hero. I'm looking at that like, do I really want to walk down that and turn around and come back?
Sit there and think about it.
Yeah. So, everyone on this trail is extremely nice and just like really welcoming. Like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Back when I was walking this trail in 2020, I came across a mountain lion and her cub. Now, back that way, up on that side right there, that's a hill that goes up probably 100, 200 feet. On this side over here, that goes down about 100, 200 feet. And then there's a big, like, pond lake thing right on the other side of these trees, like maybe a football field away. I don't know if those are coming across on the audio or not, but anyways, so the cub was on the downside. The mountain lion was up on the hill, and I heard the cub down here like meow, 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 and I kept hearing super heavy footsteps, like I was being stalked, and I was just like, fuck. I don't want to deal with this right now, you know? So I took out my pepper spray and I turned and I faced the wood and like the hill, and I was just like, don't come out, because I know it could see me. I couldn't see it. I could just hear where the footsteps were and was trying to like triangulate its location. And anyways, I got about 1,000 feet up from there, and I turned my back and I heard this as it went across the trail behind me. And let me tell you, it took everything I could to keep from like letting out that fear hormone or pheromone. So I'm walking along, and you know, all morning long I had seen like cat poop everywhere, and living in the Pacific Northwest and being out in the wilderness, you need to like be able to identify the different types of scat. And so I was like, okay, well this is looking kind of fresh, and I know that there's a mountain lion in this area, so I'm just like, fuck. Okay. So walking, and after that whole incident happened, I was telling everyone that was coming up on the trail, I was like, hey, be careful, there's a big cat and her cub right up ahead. Well, how do you know? I'm like, what do you mean, how do I know? I'm fucking telling you because I saw it. Like, look at the shit around you. And I pointed out some. I'm like, this is fresh. Oh, well, that's pellets. That doesn't look like... I said, okay, you do whatever. If you become mountain lion food and I hear you screaming, don't expect me to come and save you. Just like, you know, fuck it. I told about 4 people that on my way, as I was seeing people coming all that morning, the same thing. How do you know? How do you know? One person's like, well, I'm on a bicycle. I can outrun it. I'm like, okay there, buddy. Fucking mountain lions can run up to 30 miles an hour. I can doubt it that your patchouli smelling ass can ride your bike 30 miles an hour, but okay. So that's about the only negative experience I've had on this trail outside of like the whole COVID bullshit. Like, you know, walking out here and people would see me a few hundred yards off and they'd put their masks on and look at me like, how dare you be out here in the wilderness breathing? I'm like, if I have COVID, you're already sick because you're downwind of me. And if you have COVID and I turn around, I'm going to have it because I'm going to be downwind of you. So whatever. Like, I never understood wearing your masks outside in the open air area or whatever. But anyways, I digress. So, yeah. This is the the third day of my challenge that I'm doing. And I'm doing the Fall 50 challenge through myadventurechallenge.com, and I'm really excited to be doing this. And this is like a really high quality patch. Like, this is all embroidered and just beautiful. And my very first backpack, I'm gonna slap this bad boy on there. The backpack I'm using right now, and if you know anything about me, you're gonna just be like, of course you do. Look at this bitch. Like, this is... Tell me that's not me. I don't have anything, like, really awesome in there. It's just 5 bottles of water and some jelly beans. And you're probably thinking, why jelly beans? Well, again, if you know me, well, I'm diabetic. So I don't want to be out here and not needing my jelly beans. So, jelly beans. So if my blood sugar crashes, I'm good to go. There's a couple of more bikers coming, so... but yeah, I use these little water bottles. Good morning! Yeah. I use these water bottles just to give me a little bit of extra weight. Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. Like mid 50s to early 70s, just pedaling their ass up that hill. Like, oh, look at me. Like, I feel so dumb just sitting here and like taking a rest, but when I'm walking this part of the trail, this is what I do, is like, this is my goal. This is when I get to stop, sit, rest, and collect. And I'm probably going to end up going down that damn hill because I want to go to the next mile marker and then hoof my fat ass back up this hill. And then I'll probably sit here for another 10 or 15 minutes and then make my way back to my car. But anyways, yeah, so I use water bottles as extra weight so that I can get used to carrying heavier and heavier loads. And eventually I'm going to start wearing, it's not the backpack that I'm going to be hiking with, but it's a backpack that I have access to right now. And I'm going to fully weigh it down and just try to train myself walking with that. Currently, I think I'm about 25 to 35 pounds down from my starting weight. I won't have an official weigh-in until about the 10th or the 12th. So I'll let you all know whenever that takes place, that following video or the podcast or whatever. But I think it's a Thursday that I have it. I don't know. So, yeah. And today is also the second day of my 5-mile swim challenge for the American Cancer Society. And there's going to be a link at the bottom of this video in the show notes or whatever, talking about you can click on it and it will take you to my donation page. And if you can, will, or whatever, donate to that, it would be freaking amazing. I have raised $33 or $36 so far. I can't remember. They originally wanted me to do $250, and I was like, I don't know anyone who has extra money right now to really kind of throw at it, especially anything much above and beyond like $1 or $5 or something like that. So I dropped my my goal down to 50, and I put 26 of my own money into it because, you know, there's not a single, well, I'm not going to say not a single person, but there is a lot of cancer survivors in my family. My cousin just had colorectal cancer surgery. They had to leave a little bit of the cancer on her bladder because they thought that they might rupture the bladder. And they found that she also has uterine or cesarean cancer as well as breast cancer. And sometime in the next week or two, she's going to start her chemo. And, you know, I've had aunts who have had breast cancer. My sister had stage 3 breast cancer. She's been in remission now for almost 10 years. And my grandmother, she had skin cancer. And so, you know, cancer touches all of our lives, fortunately, well, unfortunately, not fortunately. And so me swimming 5 miles seems like the very least I can do, and putting up a couple of dollars, even though, you know, I'm on an extreme fixed income. It's just one of those things that I feel like I needed to do. So that's what I'm doing. And yesterday I swam 2.5 miles. It was 2.50621384 LMNOP. Like, I just like, okay, we're doing a straight 2.50 miles. And tomorrow when I go back to go swimming, I'm going to try to do another 2 miles. I'm going to do at least a mile, but I'm going to try to get 2 miles in. So, and fuck, I felt like jello afterwards, let me tell you. But between my CBD stick that I'm using by Polite Hemp and just my tramadol and Flexerol and ibuprofen for the inflammation, I'm doing really freaking well. And I'm finding that I need that less and less. And that's been cool. What else is going on? That's really it. I've also recently, like, since I've signed up for like my adventure challenge, I'm getting tons of shit on my algorithm on Facebook showing like all these different virtual challenges and things that you can do. And I think my next one's going to be for suicide prevention. September is Suicide Awareness Month. And the medal that you get for it is this beautiful, like, yin-yang type style of a medal with the, what is that? Shit, I just forgot what that was called. JKL. Semicolon. Sorry, I had to think of a keyboard there for a second. So the semicolon is like a universal sign. So if you see like a semicolon tattooed on someone, that means that they have dealt with suicidal thoughts, or that they're a survivor of suicide. And the semicolon is a universal symbol stating that my story goes on. And so the medal has this beautiful semicolon in the middle of it, and it's one of those things that I've been thinking about getting tatted on myself. And yeah, so there's 3 tattoos that I want, and the semicolons, well, there's actually 7 tattoos total that I want, but the semicolon is definitely one of them that is personal to me. And I don't know where I want to put it. I don't know if I want to put it on my wrist, on my hand, or like where I want it, but at one point or another, I want a semicolon done. And yeah, so I think that's going to be my next challenge. There's also a challenge where you go, I think it's called like the Winter 100. So you go from November 1st to February 28th. And you have to do 100 miles in that time period. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that one, because here in the Pacific Northwest, it snows and it rains and it just gets all kinds of yucky outside. And I know that I'm not going to be able to do the mileage that I would like to. Though I might try to get a gym membership. My YMCA is supposed to be putting in a gym with treadmills and stuff, so I might just get on the treadmill and hoof it there and then call it good. But yeah, and the reason my hair is all like looking is because I decided that I was going to wear my sun hat today, and these are my cool little trekking poles. They're marked as depart, but I picked them up for $12 on Temu. And at first I hated them because I thought that they were broken, and it wasn't until my niece showed me how to actually work the damn things. So yeah, I felt dumb. But I didn't know, like you can see it right here, there's this little locking button, and I didn't know that that even existed. So now that I have it, I use them all the time, and I love them. And then they fold down to the size of a ruler. Hello. Electric assist bikes. If I was going to be bicyclist, definitely what I would want. So anyways, yeah. So they're my $12 trekking poles, and I absolutely love them. And right now I'm listening to a audiobook on my old ass iPod. Like, look at this bitch. This is like this is the iPod 5th generation video. And so I'm listening to the audiobook by Anna Kendrick, Scrappy Little Nobody, and I love it. I absolutely love Anna Kendrick, and you can tell that my glasses are a little tinted, but I also have these like sexy grandma shades because they just don't get dark enough. So hi. A lot of bicyclists today. But yeah, my sunglasses don't get dark enough, so and it's got the little side shades here, and they're polarized and all that other stuff. So like looking at the camera right now, it's this funky red, blue, and green. But yeah, so that's my little hiking setup that I got going on right now, and what I'm doing out in the forest. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. Don't add to the population, don't subtract from the population, and in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. Bye, guys.